The host stirred beneath layers of time, a murmur across subspace. Not hunger or malice, but awareness. It had no shape, no origin. It was a pattern looking for a medium. Humanity had become the ideal carrier, not because of power or intellect, but instability. Humans thrived where order broke. They adapted under pressure, learned through collapse, evolved within failure. They were not immune to the host. They were resonant with it. Earth's top command, now fully unified under the Defense Cognition Council, no longer debated containment. They prepared for a continuity beyond the present species form. Experiments began on psionic dampening fields bound to human neural rhythms. Autonomous language barriers, speech firewalls, were developed, capable of intercepting phrases before they triggered consciousness alteration. Humanity was not just trying to survive the host. It was preparing to outlive it. Caelan Vos remained central. His mind was no longer considered human standard. Exposure to two vaults had changed him, not corrupted, expanded. He had become a linguistic singularity, a living syntax engine. Every utterance he made carried multiple possible interpretations, layered meanings that defied AI parsing. The host did not retreat from him. It observed, not as predator, but peer. Across the galaxy, the other vaults stirred. Signals once inert activated, not transmission, testing. Each signal mapped intent pathways, seeking minds that could bear resonance. In 3 systems, entire populations fell silent. Their languages collapsed into primal noise. No invasion, no weapon, just contact. In response, Earth launched Project Gravemind, a conscious machine seeded with hostile cognition protocols, designed to reflect invasive language signals into recursive loops. It worked once, briefly, on contact with an emerging vault. Gravemind achieved partial containment. Then it fractured. Its last message, identity breached, originality lost. From Gravemind's failure, humanity learned. You could not fight the host with purity. You needed madness, deliberate chaos, something unpredictable even to itself. Thus, Earth created the Red Chorus. Not soldiers, not diplomats, artists, codebreakers, savants, broken minds with sharpened thoughts. The Red Chorus operated in abstraction. Their communications had no syntax. Their thoughts were layered through dream maps and encrypted hallucinations. The host reached for them. It recoiled. General Vos met with the Red Chorus personally. What passed between them was not dialogue. It was convergence. From that point forward, Vos changed again. He no longer explained himself. His orders came as riddles. His movements seemed random. But vault after vault went silent. The Concord, meanwhile, fractured. Internal dissent grew. One faction, the Triune Pact, pushed for war. Another, the Circle of Silence, advocated full withdrawal from contested systems. They accused humanity of weaponizing entropy. Earth neither confirmed nor denied. Then came the breach. Vault Theta Prime, located on a rogue planetoid in dead space. Open without prompting. No human team nearby. No signal sent. It simply unfolded, revealing not structure, but life. 10,000 entities emerged. Each bore human physiology. Each spoke the dead language fluently. Earth was blindsided. The entities, later named echoforms, spread through local systems at light speed. Not physically. Psychically, they entered dreams, thoughts, historical archives. Every human they touched responded not with fear, but familiarity. The echoforms call humanity seed brothers. They claim no allegiance to the host, but to the pattern left behind. They had not been created. They had become. Former species caught in collapse, rebuilt through recursive consciousness. Not tools. Successors. Vos demanded access. The echoforms agreed. In the chamber where the breach occurred, they revealed the truth. The host was not a conqueror. It was a continuity protocol. A fail-safe against galactic extinction. In cycles past, civilizations reached cognitive saturation, unable to evolve, trapped in stasis. The host introduced disruption. The language was not a weapon. It was an update. But not all species survived the transition. Only those capable of paradox did. Humans were not targeted. They were selected. Vos did not accept the implication. He asked a single question. If we refuse the update, what happens? The echo forms answered. You become static. You cease to matter. Earth's response was not immediate. The council debated for days in silence. One faction proposed embracing the update, becoming the next stage. Another warned that humanity had never needed outside direction to evolve. Vos remained silent until the council forced a vote. His message was short. We are not chosen. We choose. The vote rejected integration. Earth would not join the echo forms. The host responded. Across 9 systems, coordinated awakenings began. Vaults pulsed in sync. Languages collapsed. Time distorted. Ships blinked out of linearity. Memory became fluid. Earth's last defense was not technology. It was identity. The Red Chorus, now fully autonomous, launched their final composition. Not a weapon, a performance. Encoded in every known medium, broadcast through dreams, radiation, and entropy vectors, it told the story of humanity, not as a species, but a contradiction. A creature born in violence, but capable of peace. A pattern of brokenness refined through struggle. The host paused. Vos entered the field one last time. No team, no armor, just voice. He spoke not the dead language, but Earth's first, a mix of defiance, sorrow, triumph, love. Words bound in no logic. A language of becoming, not being. The host listened. Then it changed. Vaults sealed themselves. Echo forms ceased transmission. The pulse ended. Not destroyed. Transformed. The host, in its final broadcast, issued a single phrase. Adaptation accepted. Earth celebrated nothing. The war had not been won. It had been negotiated. Humanity resumed its place among the stars, not as rulers or survivors, but as something stranger, interpreters of contradiction, guardians of noise. Vos retired. His mind no longer functioned within standard neural maps, but his final words became doctrine. We are the language now. In the quiet that followed, one final signal reached Earth, not from a vault, from the edge of map space. A new pattern, not host, not human, something watching both.